Alright, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is D33DZ, and this is Gaming with Deeds. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Gaming with Deeds. We playing that Madden 21, man. You know what I'm saying? Bruising these people up, man, and we still undefeated. This week we taking on the Houston Texans, man. It's week 6, and that's gonna be where we pick it up. So if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when Deedsville Gaming and Tutorials and Gaming with Deeds got a new video coming fresh out the lab. Also, make sure to join us on our Discord server as well as our Facebook page so you can get with other creators and, man, get some good tips and tricks to help your channel grow. I'm your host, Deeds. That's me. Let's jump right into it.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Deeds. Game 6, man. Game 6, man. Right now, you know, our squad looking pretty good. You know, defense, we need to work on a few things, but I think we're doing pretty good so far. We want to try to stay defeated, get 150 yards. Not bad looking stats, boy.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We lost Mercedes Lewis for the season.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Last game. So we got, I think his name is Strandberg in form. So we got to see how that work out. Give him some touches.
Since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
A lot of people thought the Packers might
Sternberger.
in 2019, but that was not the case. 13 wins, a trip to the NFC Championship, the first of what will be many more. So precise with the football. 26 touchdown passes last year and just 4 interceptions. He knows how to get it downfield and still take care of it as well.
Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
All right, we starting out
Who you
good.
put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney merciless, barreling in for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
They sniffed out that screen.
Back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. It's caught here.
First down.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. This pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in.
There we go.
Packers. Alan Lazard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. The touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now comes two-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 4th year Texans offense.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Watson again. This is Johnson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against this defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
Yeah, this #1 defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They've been able to stop it all season long. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 50, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Good defense, y'all. Good
defense. Like he
defense.
had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. After 7-0 on EA Sports. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
16 yards, a first down.
First down, Packers.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. This offense hoping to change that right here. Here's Jones.
He gone.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your sight? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'd love to just so be it, but the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
This is taken at the 18. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Not at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of it.
Going for a yard, but this is intercepted.
First interception of the season.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. On first down, Watson under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Montravius Adams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Open man, the tight end fails. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 16-yard. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Watson. He finds his man Johnson. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up fourth down. So unable to get any yardage.
On third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs.
Interception.
Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams as the first half is winding down, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Red jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And it is now 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson steps away to his left, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
All right, look like we got a strong half, man, and let's hope we can keep it going the second half.
So we reach halftime, and what's been
I think next game we're gonna go up to the next level of difficulty.
We'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman.
The more and more I get used to everything, I think it's probably
Okay,
gonna be
Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races
best for us
starting
to do
to
that.
take shape. As we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
We threw our first pick of the season.
We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in
We're gonna be still recover
downtown
from that, you know what I'm saying?
Atlanta.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. Consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On second down, Johnson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. And he's got Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
49 yards.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Watson off play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. But now it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson.
Another interception.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The give is to Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured backer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Come on, Lazar, man. Fuck. This nigga be dropping everything, man.
He's kind of believe you start playing a little more physically, and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful offense at all.
Let's go on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And that is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down on the play.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
He's averaging just under 50 yards. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. In second and 8.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
And that'll be incomplete. Rodgers took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Able to find Lazard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Score on this drive. Might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a first down carry by Jones. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Working from the gun. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with...
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it is 28-0.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23.
And now out comes Houston. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll drop here to throw. You got the big lead defensively, really to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson underneath for Johnson. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Incomplete here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Finding fouls complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 7 catches for him now, and his last one, a 1st down. Over the middle, it's fouls. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Johnson's got it complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Carry now for the BYU man is Jamal Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 19-yard line. Blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. It seems like we come to another end of another game. And yeah, man, another victory. So we're gonna raise the levels up next game. And you know, if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when D'sville Gaming and Tutorials and Gaming with D's got a new video coming fresh off the line. I'm your host, D's. That's me. I'm out.